Cuphead is known for being a challenging masterpiece. Now, I've already completed both the main game and the DLC on the channel, so I decided to challenge myself and see if I can complete all of Cuphead's 14 DLC achievements in under 6 hours. The average completion is 8 to 10 hours. If I can succeed, I'll be doing 100 push-ups. The story starts off in a boat. Miss Chalice gives Mugman Cookie, plays a game of tag, and then we meet Chef Softbaker, who's definitely not a bad guy. We must then go around collecting ingredients to make more cookies. My first challenge wasn't any boss. No. The hardest thing to ever come out of these games are the tutorials. Oh, I can't make the jump. This game is so hard. And I'm only on the tutorial. Oh no. Wow. All right. There we go. I was able to make Dean Takahashi proud this day. Made my way through the bosses very fast, as it isn't too hard on regular difficulty, which grants me an achievement for beating my first boss as Miss Chalice and beating every boss in the island. Knockout! Achievement! I don't know. A vacation in the wilds. Defeat every boss in Inkle Isle 4. Oh, okay. This achievement, though, is a liar. Going back to delivering all the ingredients for our cookies, we find out that Chef Softbaker was an evil man the entire time, trying to capture our souls. I may have struggled a bit on the boss because of the stupid flame that appears for majority of the fight. Like, why are you even here? What is everyone's favorite animal? Snails? Snails? What do you like about snails? What's so cool about snails? Snails are cool when you put salt in them? What happens if you put salt in snails? That kills them. After lots of struggling, it was finally time to beat the boss. Here we go. Almost there. One more hit. Couple more hits. 5 more hits. 7 more hits. 8 more hits, please. 1 more hit, please. Thank you. 43 minutes and 10 seconds. Achievement! Compliments to the chef. Complete your quest on Inkle Isle 4. I felt that it was a pretty quick time, so I compared it to other runners' times. This run will be 73rd on the leaderboard out of 74 runners. And you know what? I'm satisfied with that because I'm at least not last. Only second last place. Unlike the main game of Cuphead, you don't have to beat the game on expert, but you have to get every boss with at least an A rank or higher, which I was only missing the Howling Aces. No go! I think that's A. That's an A rank. That should be the A rank. Yep. Only other great achievement was to get an S rank on a boss, which I need to get a perfect run in expert mode. If I were not able to beat the challenge in time, it would be because of this achievement, as I could spend hours at a time on a boss with no luck. I thought that Esther Winchester would be the easiest boss to S rank here because I'm really good at the airplane levels, and playing as Miss Chalice would make it easier as you start with extra HP and you can be able to get hit once without having to worry about losing the grade rank. I picked the right boss because after 7 minutes of attempts, I finally had a decent run making it to the final phase. This is too fast for P-Brain. Okay, we made it to the final phase. Now this should be doable. I just have to be using my precision skills. That should be S. Let's go! S rank! The next set of challenges is the King's Leap, which you fight these chess pieces, but they weren't too bad. Very bad timing, though. Alright, we did it. That's all the King's game. What is she doing over there? Beat all the King of Games checkmates. I needed them not only for an achievement, but for coins to buy at the shop to get the new weapons and an item that is very important. There's a secret in the game that requires you to do a puzzle in the graveyard, which puts you in a really cool nightmare boss fight. Funny enough, I had a very difficult time with this. I remember this being very easy, but I guess what I remembered before must have all been a dream. Something that could be a reality is hitting the subscribe button, as this graph shows majority of you aren't subscribed. Oh, I can fall off the earth? This game kind of proves that the earth is flat. Even on my best try, that's less than halfway. After way longer than expected, I was finally able to beat the boss. Okay, finally. That took so long. I don't know why I struggled in that. Oh my god. It took like 12 minutes. I started to do some miscellaneous achievements, such as defeating a boss with Miss Chalice's super art, defeating a boss without killing any of its minions, having 9 HP in a fight. Okay. Boom! And eventually defeating 10 bosses as Miss Chalice gave me another achievement. Plus defeating a boss with a DLC weapon. The latest sensation. Put it on 160, hopefully that helps. Let's go, 160p. We got another achievement. Defeat 10 bosses with Miss Chalice. Next up, I had to do the King's Gauntlet, which is the King's Leap, but doing them all in a row without dying. Now the run isn't that interesting to talk about, so instead I'm going to rank the chess pieces from best to worst. First up, the pawns. Very sweet and simple boss, solid C. Second is Donkey Ass. Long ago, I said this boss was the worst boss in all of Cuphead. But that was before I realized that if you're far away, you'll always have a terrible time with it, as he does this stupid taunt. But if close up, it's a very fun boss. Third is the Bishop. Mediocre at best, definitely the worst one. The Rook is by far the best chess boss out of them all. You're literally playing volleyball. This one goes in the S tier. Now for the Queen, it reminds me of Yoshi's Island. It's pretty cool, but it's also kind of just meh at the same time. First try, King's Gauntlet, easy mode. Okay, there we go. Boom. GG, easy. The last achievement requires you to defeat a ton of bosses with the Cursed Relic. This curse lowers your HP down to 1, and your weapons randomly switch. The more bosses you defeat, the more eyelashes you get to show that you are actually making progress on it. I found it was best to do King Dice, as all of the mini bosses count towards the relic. I gotta wear the monkey costume, and we got it. We got it, which that is time. I destroyed that, by the way. We love that. I love Cuphead, and I really wanted to play it one more time because we're probably never going to get new Cuphead content until like the next 5 or 6 years, basically. So I wanted to give myself one more excuse to play again. And I would recommend anyone that hasn't tried it to give it a shot. It's a really fun game. It's a challenging game, but it's very rewarding and very fun. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe and check out my other content and other future content that I'm going to be producing. I'm very, very excited for what's to come. So I hope you are as well. And with that being said, if you would like to see another video, click here.